out teams and some teams that look like they might struggle a little bit, but without getting some extra play days, it can be really hard to judge.
Yeah.
In terms of starts though, for Invictus Gaming, like I feel like this is one of their best starts to a stage. Because yeah, look, you see they aren't a slouchy opponent.
No, not at all. Now, someone who is a standout bloke is, of course, Lunar. Glenn, welcome in to the desk.
Guys.
It's wonderful to see you once again. Look, what a start it is. It's kind of rolled over from your Mexico major into stage 3. Do you have high hopes for this stage?
Not to jinx myself, but you know, we always have high hopes for every stage, and we know how stage 1 and 2 went for us. But yeah, we just take it week by week. You know, we've been doing this all year now, so we're probably used to the tempo and probably a lot more ready mentally. So yeah.
I'm interested in how you've been adjusting to, you know, the game evolving just as your team is. How do you feel taking on new challenges like other teams in the league rising up, the game changing itself, new operators coming in, the bank, of course, coming in? How do you find just dancing through those changes and keeping on top of it all?
Esports is really cutthroat, right? So the way I like to put it is everyone is always improving at a certain rate. So let's say if everyone improves at a rate of X, you know, you need to be improving by X plus 5. You need to be faster than everyone else. And I think the thing that helps is that this team has a really good direction, which I can't say I had through the many renditions of this roster. Right? I think this is probably the one where we are committed to following one direction and we work towards it. Whereas in the previous rosters, you always had like 1 or 2 people who wanted to play a different style or things like that. So yeah, that's what we have really going for us. Really good foundation, so it's just, you know, a matter of working and making sure you improve faster than everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of improving faster than other people, something that's unique for you guys as well is that you've actually had some international appearances this year. How does that help you guys kind of progress and kind of stay ahead of your opponents here in APAC South?
Many different ways, but I think something that can get to the point really is just map understanding. Just playing against different teams, like you playing. I can talk about Consulate now since Consulate is out of the picture. Right? Like even playing Consulate against Any and then playing it against Latam, you face 2 completely different strategies, and then like just understanding that both of them work. It's just a matter of you choosing which one you want to play and which is better for your roster, and like just using that very basic understanding of maps and then refining it to your own playstyle, and it really works wonders for you.
Now, Luna, I don't know, I mean, that's a fantastic response, I'll be honest with you, but I don't know whether you were able to watch the matches earlier with Order and Direwolves, and then, of course, Elevate and Chiefs, but certainly, you know, Order and Chiefs are looking at a bit of a different roster, I'll be completely honest, to what they were in Stage 2, and in the same kind of fashion, in the same breath, Invictus are going upward just consistently. Who do you think are, you know, the best competitors in terms of, you know, who you'll come up to face?
I did watch the games on and off. Obviously, I couldn't sit there and watch the whole game. But I think the #1 competitor for us is still Knights. But I'm really keeping an eye on Chiefs right now because their first game looks really solid with that roster change, and we've lost to them in the past, so we're not going to underestimate them by any means, but we're going to pay even more close attention to them after today's performance.
Beautiful. All right, mate, thank you very much. I'll give you the floor, of course, as per usual. Any shout outs to the missus or, you know, the family, friends, fans, anything out there?
Shout outs to all the fans, you know, thanks once again. We couldn't do this without you. And to the missus or my family. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but the whole team got out of quarantine yesterday and today. So more or less everyone was like rushing home to get their setups done and play for game day 1. So I actually haven't even like talked to every single one of my family yet. It's just been, you know, getting ready for this. But thankfully we have tomorrow off. So to my teammates and to their friends or family or whatever, let's enjoy tomorrow, I guess, if you're watching this.
Well said, mate. Well, we wish you the best of luck next week, and maybe we'll see you again. Who knows?
Thanks, guys. Thank you. See ya.
There you have it. It sounds like Invictus following the trends of those that have been set before them, and Stage 3 again is just looking ever so competitive, Raven.
Yeah, it is. And look, really interesting to hear that they only got a quarantine yesterday. I knew it was recent. Like, I felt like I saw some tweets that it happened recently, but yesterday, yeah, that's a massive turnaround. They've gone all the way to Mexico, come back, have had to spend time in quarantine, and then with less than a day's rest, they've been playing APAC South. So to pull out a 7-5 against Q-Confirm feels even more impressive. But yeah, no, look, it feels like it is going to be another good stage for them. Like, Glenn seemed quite confident